Hello, hello guys, welcome to our Sports Pongo live YouTube channel. It's Alcaraz versus Arnaldi, Draper versus Rublev, Keys versus Pegula, US Open fourth round. We'll be talking about the preview. Draper versus Rublev, Jack Draper versus Andrey Rublev. Jack Draper has demonstrated his capability to perform at a top level in tennis, provided that fitness issues do not disrupt his rhythm. This has been evident not only in past instances but also in his current US Open campaign. In the second round, he swiftly secured a commanding straight set victory against 17th ranked player in the world, Hubert Hurkacz. Furthermore, in the third round, he overcame a very capable Michael Mo in 4 sets. The talented British youngster has been highly successful in ensuring that his matches are as brief as possible, which significantly influences the result as he is not equipped to excel in long, grueling matches. This year he has already withdrawn from 3 matches, and his most recent setback at the US Open occurred a year ago in the third round when he had to retire against Russian opponent Karen Khachanov. The 2018 boys Wimbledon runner-up has a track record of facing physical challenges when playing in North American conditions. It's crucial for him to focus on physical condition between matches and capitalize efficiently on his opportunities during games. Even during his days in the ITF circuit, he struggled to compete at his peak physical level in tournaments held in Mexico. On the main tour, he experienced a notable incident when he collapsed at the Miami Masters a couple of years ago. Moreover, he was forced to retire from matches at the Indian Wells Masters earlier this year and more recently at Winston-Salem due to physical issues. He possesses the quality to defeat top 10 players, with his matches against them typically hinging on his level of fitness. There have been instances where he won a set against players like Novak Djokovic at Wimbledon, Rafael Nadal at the Australian Open, Carlos Alcaraz, and Andrey Rublev. Additionally, he secured victories against Stefanos Tsitsipas and Felix Aguirre in North America last year. Andrey Rublev has progressed to the second week of the US Open by virtue of facing opponents exclusively from France. He secured a straight set victory against the lucky loser Arthur Cazaux and dropped just 1 set in each other of his matches against Gael Monfils and Arthur Rinderknech in the subsequent rounds. This relatively favorable draw has enabled him to rebound from a 3 match losing streak and enter the second week in New York with a sense of freshness and confidence. The Russian number 2 can have mixed feelings about his recent performances in Grand Slam events. On the positive side, he has consistently triumphed over players he is expected to defeat at this level. However, he has struggled when he reaches the quarterfinal and faced title contenders with a win-loss record of 0-8 in such matchup. He shines in the round of 16 with an 8-3 record and a 4 match winning streak, including wins against notable players like Jannik Sinner, Cameron Norrie, and Holger Rune. New York has been setting for the most of his Grand Slam quarterfinal appearances. He reached this stage for the first time in 2017 and then again in 2020. In the most recent edition in 2022, he secured a convincing victory over the British left-handed player Cameron Norrie in the round of 16. Head-to-head, Andrey Rublev leads 2-0. Jack Draper can go toe-to-toe with Rublev when his body allows him to perform at his peak. The duration of this peak performance will play a crucial role in determining the outcome. On the other hand, Stearns is leading versus Vendrozova, and Keys is leading by 3-1 here. Also, Alcaraz versus Arnaldi will begin. Carlos Alcaraz versus Matteo Arnaldi. Carlos Alcaraz faced his first set loss of this campaign in the third round against 2023 ATP Washington champion Dan Evans. However, he swiftly regained control and secured a routine of 6-2, 6-3, 4-6, 6-3 victory, never truly appearing to be in jeopardy. A recurring issue in recent tournaments has been his breakpoint conversion rate, which resurfaced as a problem in the match against Evans as he failed to convert 11 out of the 17 chances he created in the four sets. The Spanish has not reached his peak and performed with complete confidence since the conclusion of the clay season, archive which he did achieve a significant accomplishment at Wimbledon. It came with its share of challenges. He dropped sets against players like Nicolas Jarry and Matteo Berrettini and was somewhat fortunate that Novak Djokovic displayed uncharacteristic efforts in the final. His level of play further declined during the US Open warm-up events, which 7 out of his 8 matches went the distance, including matchup against underdogs like Jordan Thompson and Max Purcell. Additionally, he suffered a moral damaging loss to Novak Djokovic. He should strive to regroup and reach his peak performance in the upcoming days, given the intensifying competition he will face. This is especially true when contrasted with the relatively smoother path his rival Novak Djokovic has to the final, assuming he clears the hurdle against Matteo Arnaldi. He will face a challenging journey with potential matchup against either Alexander Zverev or Jannik Sinner in the quarterfinals and the former champion Daniel Medvedev in the semifinals. These are formidable opponents that can prove to be quite challenging when you are not performing at your best. Since the start of the 2022 season, the reigning Wimbledon champion has participated in 7 tournaments in the United States. Impressively, he reached at least the quarterfinals in each of them. The standout achievements including winning titles at the Miami Masters 2022, Indian Wells 2023 and US Open 2022, where he has yet to lose completed match. Matteo Arnaldi seemed to have experienced some fatigue in recent weeks given the number of matches he has played at the top level for the first time in his career. However, remarkably, this has not affected his performance in his doubt appearance in the main draw of the US Open. He displayed resilience by edging out the reigning ATP Leiden champion champion Arthur Fields in a five-set battle during the second round. Following that, he put on a dominant display, defeating Cameron Norrie in a straight sets, thus reaching the second week of a Grand Slam tournament for the first time in his career. He is the third unseeded Italian to make it to the second week of Grand Slam tournament this year. The two Italians who accomplished this feat earlier in the year were Lorenzo Sonego, who reached the round of 16 at the French Open but was defeated by Karen Khachanov, and Matteo Berrettini, who faced none other than Carlos Alcaraz in the round of 16 at Wimbledon. At the start of the 2022 season, the Italian was ranked around 400. However, his rapid adaptation and consistently impressive performances across all levels of play, especially on the main tour in recent months, have ensured that he will make his debut in the top 50 when the rankings are updated next Monday. In his previous three encounters against top 10 players he faced US Open finalists from recent years, he emerged victorious in one of these battles, defeating last year's runners-up Casper Ruud at the Madrid Masters in April. Hello.
And a little bit more with some of these matches. Also, we want to tip the cap to one of the iconic pictures that's floating around out there. You've probably seen it before.
Hello guys, welcome to our Sports Song Live video channel. So Rublev is going to the quarter final, beating Draper with 3-1. Here we'll be talking about the full match statistics. Aces 18 from Draper and 14 from Rublev. Double faults 5 from Draper and 2 from Rublev. Fast serve percentage 57%. Fast serve percentage on by Draper, whereas 66% from Rublev. Fast serve points on 84% by Rublev, whereas 78% by Draper. Second serve points on 36% by Draper, whereas 66% from Rublev. Break points saved 76% by Draper, whereas 50% from Rublev. Return points on fast return points on 16% from Draper and 22% from Rublev. 34% second return points on by Draper, whereas 64% from Rublev. Breakpoints converted 50% breakpoints converted by Draper, whereas 24% by Rublev. Unforced errors 36 unforced errors by Draper, whereas 25 unforced error by Rublev. Net points on 59% by Draper, whereas 73% by Rublev. Maximum points in a row, 5 maximum points in a row by Draper, whereas 10 by Rublev. Service points on 60% from Draper, 78% from Rublev. Total points on 44% by Draper, 56% by Rublev. Maximum games in a row, 3 maximum games in a row for each Draper and Rublev. Return games on 11% by Draper, whereas 22% by Rublev. Distance covered 3318 meters by Draper, whereas 3463 meters by Rublev. So Rublev is going to the next round, quarterfinal, beating Draper here by 1-3 here. The score is we'll start a new stream for the other matches, so kindly make sure to subscribe to this channel, and thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate your time. Thank you guys. We will start a new stream here, so don't go anywhere, just hold on, it will come